Hello viewers, I am Ambassador Dr. Julius Oyedemi, your most astounding CEO 2023 P1 Group. The best radio to listen to is no other than Cedarwood Luxury Radio. Thank you.
Hello everyone, my name is Dr. Michael Ahwetie. I'm the Managing Director of P1 Pro, and I want to encourage you to subscribe to Cedarwood Radio.
Hello everybody, this is Vivian Imako, the ED, P1 Perfection Business Investments Limited, and you're listening to Cedarwood Luxury Radio. Keep it locked. God bless you.
Hello listeners, you're here with your global multiple award-winning real estate celebrity, Honorable Dr. Bolaji Osage Onolaja, PhD, FIPA, Nigerian Youth Role Model, and the CEO, P1 Atlantic Property Network Limited. Keep listening to Cedarwood Luxury Radio.
This is Cedarwood Luxury Radio, Nigeria's first real estate radio.
Yes, a great, wonderful, beautiful morning to you, Lagos, Nigeria, and all our viewers outside Nigeria. How are you all doing? Welcome to Nigeria's first real estate radio. My name is David. This is Cedarwood Luxury Radio, and welcome to this week's edition of Table Talk right here on Cedarwood Luxury Online Radio. Hope you had a wonderful night's rest and hope your day is going fine as planned. Thank God for life. Thank God for His grace and mercy. Thank God for the ability to see a beautiful day. Of course, it is another day, another wonderful week, another opportunity to achieve greater heights, another opportunity to attain greater heights, another opportunity to do things differently, another opportunity to do that which you are unable to do, and another opportunity to start that which you have not started. Yes, this is Table Talk. What we do right here on Table Talk every Monday morning is we look into different trending stories, into different stories making the rounds. We carefully select a few, bring them to the fore, talk about them, and also give you the opportunity to also talk about them. It is beyond the conversations. It is beyond the talk that we sit down here to talk every Monday morning. It is the information that we give out, the impact that we make, and the opportunity also given to you to talk is a way of contributing to a nation building. And like I would always say, you can never be part of a system. You cannot change a system that you are not part of. And one of the ways you can change a system, one of the ways you can see a desired change in a particular system is by you talking about the things going on in that particular system. This morning is not an exception. Today's Table Talk is going to be amazing. So do well to like, comment, and share so that everyone in your circle, everyone around you can be a part of this wonderful, fantastic session this beautiful Monday morning. This is a reminder to every one of you that the Cedarwood Luxury Radio studio is highly equipped and readily available to give you the very best of studio experience.
Looking for a studio to run online radio shows, podcast series, record jingles? The Cedarwood Luxury Studio is highly equipped and available to give you the very best of studio experience.
So do well to reach out to us. Are you a podcaster looking out for a studio where you can record jingles and do everything and anything that has to do with audio? This is an opportunity. This is a platform. This is a studio where you can take advantage of and do that which you've always wanted to do. You have no time. Time waits for no man, all right? So take out your time and use this opportunity to leverage on this beautiful, wonderful platform. All right. Before we segue into the different discussions that we have this morning, I want to use this opportunity to say a big congratulations to the MD CEO of P1 Plus in the person of Professor Dr. Ambassador Julius Oyedemi. Last weekend, he was conferred with the professorship mantle, if I should put it that way. A big congratulations to you. Many more mantles upon your ministry. Yes, it's a big congratulations to you. All right, we're going to take a short video clip of that event and how it played out. Was it on Saturday? Yes, on Saturday. Yes, how it played out on Saturday. So just give us a few minutes to take that, and we'll be right back.
Unwa hukwala katineke siwe paliemelu. Prepare a table before my enemies. From nobody to somebody, yo chukuna rekene. The things you do for me.
On behalf of the International Entrepreneurship University, this plaque of honor. Congratulations, Prof. Congratulations.
The Lord has been so good to me. Who God don't bless, no one can cause you.
That is Professor Julius Oyedemi.
Prepare a table before my enemies. From nobody to somebody, yo chukuna rekene. The things you do for me.
On behalf of the International Entrepreneurship University, I present to you this plaque of honor. Congratulations, Prof. Congratulations.
The Lord has been so good to me. Baba God do carry blessings, give me make I jealous. Semu boy enjoy, family man la kubalido. Oye na ya bweze ya bukweze o.
Yes, of course. Once again, a big congratulations to our very own Professor and Dr. Ambassador Julius Oyedemi for that particular one. And my prayer is that the Lord God Almighty, who has graced you and given you the ability to attain this heights, would give you more grace to be abound to you, and more heights and more success to be achieved even now and also in future time. All right, quickly, let's segue into the discourse for this morning. Do not forget, you can be a part of the conversation this beautiful Monday morning via our WhatsApp platform, which is 09133833507. Which of any of our stories, feel free to contribute to any of our stories that we'll be bringing to the table this morning. And I want to start off with 10 things you need to know this Monday morning, reading from the Daily Post. 10 things you need to know this Monday morning. Number 1, the People's Democratic Party and the Labour Party on Sunday cried foul as Governor Hope Uzodinma, the candidate of the All Progressive Congress, was declared the winner of Saturday's governorship poll in Imo State by the Independent National Electoral Commission. The electoral body affirmed Uzodinma's re-election, having won in all the 27 local government areas of the state. Somebody asked the question this morning, how is that possible that only one person won 27 local government? Is it a local government chairman election? How can one person 27 local government areas of the state? All right, number 2 this morning is Africa's richest man, Aliko Dangote, has said his refinery has secured a license to refine more than 300,000 barrels of Nigerian crude per day, and we begin to process gasoline soon. I wonder how soon it is going to be. I'm sure I'm not the only one, but a lot of Nigerians have been asking when will the refinery commence and when are we going to. And the reason why they are asking these questions is because it's with the hope that the price of fuel and gasoline would reduce. And that is why Nigerians have been anticipating and looking forward to the official commencement of the Dangote refinery. Dangote said this Dangote said this in an interview in Riyadh on sidelines of the Saudi Nigerian Business Roundtable, according to Bloomberg. All right, let's go to the third thing you need to know this beautiful Monday morning. The Minister of State for Defense, Bello Matawe, says the federal government has achieved a lot in the fight against oil theft. Matawe, in an interview, said many practical gains have been recorded in the resolve to end oil theft in the Niger Delta region. He also said the country was hopeful of producing 1.9 million barrels of crude oil per day before the end of the year. All right, let's go quickly to the fourth thing you need to know this morning. Out of the 10 things I want you to know this beautiful Monday morning, the All Progressive Congress governorship candidate Usman Ododo has been announced winner of the just concluded November 11 governorship election in Kogi State. Ododo won with 446,237 votes, defeating his closest rival, Murtala Ajaka of the Social Democratic Party, who garnered 259,052, while Dino Milaye of the People's Democratic Party pulled 46,362 votes. Number 5 this morning, out of the 10 things I want you to know as a Nigerian is out of the 10 things I want you to know as a Nigerian. Number 5 thing is the Independent National Electoral Commission has adjourned the collation of governorship election results from the local government areas in Bayelsa State till 12 noon on Monday, which is today. Just a few hours from now, we'll know the final result when it comes to the collation of results right there in Bayelsa State election, governorship election. The head of Department Voter Education and Publicity INEC Office, Yenogwa, Mr. Wilfred Ifoga, announced this to party agents, election observers, and journalists at the State Collation Center on Sunday. The sixth thing I want you to know this morning, out of the 10 things I want you to know as a Nigerian, is the Independent National Electoral Commission, INEC, on Sunday fixed Saturday, November 18, 2023, to conduct elections in wards in Ogori, Mogoko, Mogoko, where it earlier suspended all elections over irregularities. INEC, in a statement by its National Commissioner and Member Information and Voter Education Committee, Mohammed Haruna, however, said the conduct of the proposed fresh elections would be subject to the returning officer's determination of the application of the margin of lead principle. Number 7 out of 10 is the candidate of the People Democratic Party, PDP, Senator Dino Milaye, has rejected the result of Saturday's governorship election. Milaye described the election as a sham and charade, saying the purported APC victory was a pure daylight robbery that cannot withstand democratic test in all measures. Milaye described the election as a sham and charade, saying the purported APC victory was a pure daylight robbery that cannot withstand democratic test in all measures. All right, let's quickly segue to number 8 this morning. Governorship candidates of Social Democratic Party (SDP) in Kogi State, Murtala Ajaka, has alleged irregularities in Saturday's election. Ajaka said he won't challenge the outcome of the poll in court, saying it will be a waste of time. He spoke when he appeared in China's TV on Sunday. Baba have decided to say, what will be, and it has been already. So let me just go back home and just relax and prepare for the next election. I don't have the time and effort and the resources to waste in court. Nigeria, my country, and its dramatic nature. Yes, do not forget to like, comment, and share. Do not forget to like, comment, and share. And feel free to contribute to any of our stories this morning. I started the table talk this morning with 10 things you need to know. 10 things you need to know. Number 1, I said the People's Democratic Party and the Labour Party on Sunday cried foul as Governor Hope Uzodinma, the candidate of All Progressive Congress, was declared the winner of Saturday's governorship poll in Imo State. And I said African richest man, Aliko Dangote, has said his refinery has secured a license to refine over 300,000 barrels of Nigerian crude oil per day. And number 3, I said the Minister of State for Defense, Bello Matawe, says the federal government has achieved a lot in the fight against oil theft. And number 4, I said the All Progressive Congress governorship candidate, Usman Ododo, has been announced winner of the just concluded November 11 governorship election in Kogi State. Number 5, I also said the Independent National Electoral Commission has adjourned the collation of governorship election results from the local government areas in Bayelsa State to 12 noon today, which is Monday. And I also said number 6, the Independent National Electoral Commission INEC on Sunday fixed Saturday, November 18, 2023 to conduct election in wards in Ogori, Ogogo, while it earlier suspended elections over irregularities. And then number 7, I said the candidate of the People Democratic Party, Senator Dino Milaye, has rejected the results of Saturday's governorship election. Number 8, I also said the governorship candidate of the Social Democratic Party, SDP, in Kogi State, Murtala Ajaka, has alleged irregularities in Saturday's election. And number 9, I said the Senate President God's will. Okay, number 9, which is yes, number 9. I've not said number 9. Yes, number 9, Senate President Godswill Akpabio has described Nigeria's legislator as the least misunderstood arm of government, saying the body has always been the subject of attacks and ridicule. Why would they not be under attack and ridicule? Why would they not come under attack and ridicule when they are always doing things that would make them receive attack and ridicules? He spoke in Abeokuta, Ogun State at the 100th birthday colloquium in honor of Senator Okunle Ayero, a member of the Senate in the Second Republic representing Ogun Central. And number 10, which is my last for this morning before I segue to other stories, is the Joint Administrations and Matriculation Board, JAM, has welcomed the decision of the Senate to probe alleged administration racketeering in universities, saying it would be vindicated. It will be vindicated by. All right, we'll see how it goes. It would be recalled that the Senate had on Wednesday agreed to investigate allegations of admission racketeering in the nation's universities following a motion moved by Senator Onyeka Nwomboyi Ebonyi North. All right, Lagos, Nigeria, those are the 10 things I need you to know this beautiful Monday morning. Let's move to some election updates. Let's give you some updates. Let's talk about some things that played down during the weekend over the elections that was held at different states of the nation. Let's begin with Bayelsa. Bayelsa poll, INEC adjourns collation till Monday noon. The Independent National Electoral Commission, INEC, on Sunday night adjourned the collation of results in November 11, 2023, Bayelsa State's governorship election till Monday noon. Results from 6 of the 8 local government areas in the state, namely Kolokuma, Okponkuma, Ogbia, Oyenegwa, Sagbama, Nembe, and Keremo have been collated. The remaining local government areas are Brass and Southern Ijo. Professor Farouk Kuta, who is the Vice Chancellor of the University of Technology, Minna, and the State Returning Officer for the election in Bayelsa, adjourned the exercise on Sunday night. 16 political parties sponsored candidates for the election in Bayelsa. All right, so what is your take? What are your expectations this morning? What are your expectations? The adjournment of collation till Monday. And why do you think? Do you think, just like the song that just came to my head, something fishy is going on? Is it something fishy now? Okay. Do you think something fishy is going on, or do you think the adjournment is for a perfect and for a wonderful, a good result at the end of the day, so that we won't start having rejections, we won't start having people crying foul, we won't start having people say, oh, this and that. What are your expectations? What are your expectations for the final result, which is going to be announced this beautiful Monday afternoon? What are your expectations? I would love to hear from you. Feel free to join the conversation via the comment section and also our social media platform. Our WhatsApp platform. All right, let's move also to another election matter here we did for our table of talk this morning. Imo election result unacceptable. LP lament. Reading from The Guardian this time around. The Labour Party in Imo has disassociated itself from the results of the November 11 governorship election in Imo, as announced by the Independent National Electoral Commission, INEC. The party's chairman, Mr. Kletus Ihe Jiagwa, said this while reacting to the outcome of the election in an interaction with newsmen in Owerri on Sunday. Ihe Jiagwa said the election was characterized by attacks, intimidation, and stiff opposition to the will of the masses, describing the announced result as unacceptable. Citing paragraph 48, subparagraph A and B of the electoral guideline, Ihe Jagwa said that before the commencement of the final collection, he petitioned INEC over the manner of accreditation of voters, but his petition fell on deaf ears as the commission proceeded to collate. He alleged that when he insisted that collection be halted for his party's petition to be heard, he was accused of disrupting the process and beaten up by thugs of all the All Progressive Congress in the presence of security agents. I think I saw a video. A video went viral on Twitter. Was it yesterday night or earlier this morning? I can't remember. I saw a video of I think that this particular news is what actually played out in that video. I saw the way he was beaten, he was dragged, and all that. All right, paragraph 48, subparagraph A and B of the electoral guideline says that collation shall not be done until the returning officer confirms that accreditation has been done in line with the provisions of the law. This section of the law was contravened, and we were denied the inalienable right to a fair hearing despite several calls of our petition to be heard almost 2 hours before the start of collation. But the returning officer, Professor Abayomi Fasina, insisted that he could not entertain the petition. What is your take on this particular drama that played out? What is your take on this particular drama that played out? If, of course, the Constitution have said the Constitution have said something and what actually played out is not in line with the written Constitution, why then are we denying access? Why then are we giving deaf ear to complaints of a particular thing that played out that is against the written Constitution? Is that not a sign of intimidation? Is that not a sign that something wrong is actually going on? Is that not some sort of suspicion? All right. If paragraph 48, subparagraph A and B of the electoral guidelines says that collation shall not be done until the returning officer confirms that accreditation was done in line with the provisions of the law. This section of the law was contravened. Why? And we were denied the right to a fair hearing. Why is that? And I've also noticed that this usually plays out. You remember last week I talked about our expectations for the forthcoming election and what we expect. Remember, we also said that INEC promised. They gave out a promise, and I shouted. I called their name 3 times on this particular show last week, and I said, I hope your promises would not fail. And this time around, so many things that played out in the various locations and that elections were held is now in contrary to what INEC actually promised us last week before the election. What is your take on this particular action that played out? We'd love to hear from you this time around. Imo election results unacceptable. LP lament. Are you also in line with LP? Do you also accept? Is the result of the election in Imo State also unacceptable by you? For me, it is unacceptable based on what played out. The election, the Constitution has said this, and another thing actually played out, and there was no opportunity given for fair hearing. So let's move on. Let's move on to the next story, which is still on election matters this beautiful Monday morning. Reading from the cable, Imo Goba have been vindicated as winner of 2019 polls, says Uzodimma. As somebody is shouting, unacceptable, another person is saying, I've been vindicated. All right. Beautiful, beautiful, sweet drama. This is getting interesting, right? All right. Hope Uzodimma, re-elected governor of Imo State, says his victory at the gubernatorial election on Saturday has vindicated him as a real winner of the 2019 poll. Oh, wow. If you want to, why is he saying he has been vindicated as a real winner from 2019? So, in other words, in 2019, people say, I did not win. I did not win in 2019. Okay, don't worry. In 2023, we shall see. Now, I have won again in 2023. The Lord has vindicated me. Me doing this in the voice and the nature of Hope Uzodimma. The Lord has vindicated me. You doubted me in 2019. This is 2023. It has happened again. All right. Let's move on. I'm being too dramatic this morning. All right. Hope Uzodimma spoke on Sunday at the Government House Chapel, according to a statement released by Ogwike Wanchuku, the governor's chief press secretary. Uzodimma became the governor of Imo State in January 2020 after a Supreme Court verdict that nullified the election of Emeka Ihedioha, who was elected into the government house on the platform of the People's Democratic Party, PDP. Uzodimma's legal victory led to Imo becoming the 8th state in the country to conduct off-season elections. Abayomi Fashina, returning officer of the Imo gubernatorial poll, declared Uzodimma the winner of the election on Sunday morning. The All Progressive Congress APC candidates polled 540,308 votes to beat Samuel Anyanwu of the People's Democratic Party (PDP), who scored 71,503 votes. And Athan Achonu of the Labour Party, who secured 64,081 votes. Addressing the congregation, the governor said he had been denied his well-deserved victory in 2019, leading him to embark a tortuous court process that ruled in his favor. He expressed joy over his victory and thanked those who contributed to the process, adding that it would spur him to more action in the service of Imo. My heart is full of joy and grateful to all, Uzodinma said. My good people of Imo State, I am humbled and honored by your overwhelming support in Saturday's election. Your trust in me to continue leading our dear state is both inspiring and deeply appreciated. Together, we have achieved a resounding victory, and I am committed to delivering on the promises made during our campaign. As Hope Uzodinma, or is Hope Uzodinma indeed vindicated according to what he said? I'd love to hear from you this beautiful Monday morning. What is your take on that particular one? Do not forget to join the conversation via the comment section and also via our WhatsApp platform. All right, let's segue into the next story, which is still on election matters this morning. APC cautions INEC on Bayelsa election results. Hey, APC has come and said, INEC, we want to caution you. We want to do what? Caution you. Be cautioned and be what? Extraordinarily be cautioned. Be cautioned on what, if you may ask? Be cautioned on the Bayelsa election result. Oh. Be cautioned. Oh. We don't know where this cautioning is coming from, but APC is saying, INEC, be cautioned. Oh. All right, let's go into that story. Don't mind me. All right. Where's this story? Where are you? The All Progressive Congress APC has cautioned the Independent National Electoral Commission INEC against collating results of Brass, Nebe, and Southern Ijaw LGAs in Yenagoa, the Bayelsa State's capital. The APC, in two separate statements on Sunday, two, not one, in two separate statements on Sunday in Abuja by its National Publicity Secretary Felix Moka said it has confirmed reports that the collation of votes in Nebe and Southern Ijaw LGAs has been moved to Yenagoa. Yes. The party said in direct contrast, votes in PDP's strongholds are being deliberately collected on location in the local government areas. What exactly is the reason for this selective evacuation of votes from APC stronghold for collation in Yenagoa? This is unacceptable and highly suspicious. Why we hesitate to accuse INEC of concluding the PDP to subvert the legitimate vote of the people in APC stronghold in favor of the PDP, we strongly object to this disturbing development that will cast a long shadow over the credibility of the Bayelsa Guba polls. My question is, what is APC afraid of? What do you think APC is afraid of? What do you think this cautioning is all about? Do you think the movement of INEC from APC stronghold to PDP stronghold is suspicious? Are you having any form of suspicion? I would love to hear from you. All right. Similarly, in Kogi State, the APC has asked INEC to protect the popular will of the electorate. Moka, in a separate statement, said the commission should protect the vote cast in favor of its candidate, Ahmed Ododo. Announced and uploaded results so far show our candidates maintaining a landslide lead in Kogi State, in Kogi West and Central, with a competitive with a competitive showing in Kobe and Kogi East. All right. Let me hear from you this morning. Let me know if you are also suspicious as APC is also suspicious this morning. All right. Let's move to the next story this morning, still on election matters. APC's Ododo wins and Kogi Guba election. The All Progressive Congress governorship candidate Usman Ododo has been announced. Finally, winner of the just concluded November 11 governorship election in Kogi State. Ododo won with 446,237 votes, defeating his closest rival Motala Ajaka of the Social Democratic Party, who garnered 259,052, while the Nomilaye of the People's Democratic Party pulled 46,362 votes. In this is despite INEC announcing that fresh polls will be conducted in some polling units in the Ogori Magongo local government area of the state on November 18, 2023. The returning officer for the Kogi State governorship election, Prof. Johnson Orama, disclosed this on Sunday evening. Ahmed Ododo of APC, having certified by the law, is hereby declared a winner and is returned elected, said Orama. All right. Okay. All right. What is your take on this? And I think our beloved Ajakoya Lioje, I came across was it a video this morning? Yes, and I saw Dido Milaye in another Ajakoya Lioje, Ajakoya Lioje, anything Ajakoya Lioje. And then after that part, I'm not sure if how it happened, but he now said, I reject this, this and this. We'll go to that story. Just follow me closely. Don't worry, we'll get there. We'll get to that story. We'll get there. Just follow me closely. And do not forget to contribute to any of the stories that interest you, and you can talk about any of the stories that interest you via the comment section and also our platform. Still on election matter, Serap demands arrest of sponsors of electoral offenses. Yes, a civil society organization, the Social Economic Rights and Accountability Project, SERAP, has urged the Independent National Electoral Commission, INEC, to probe allegations of electoral bribery and violence in the off-cycle governorship election in Kogi, Imo, and Bayelsa. SERAP, which made this demand in an open letter it sent to the INEC chairman, Professor Mahmoud Yakubu, asked the electoral body to establish a joint, credible, transparent, effective and broad-based investigation into the alleged malpractice and violence. It also urged the commission to identify, arrest, name and shame suspected perpetrators and the sponsors of these grave human rights crimes and ensure their effective prosecution regardless of their political status or affiliations. Sarah further wants INEC to disclose the spending details on the governorship elections in Kogi, Imo, and Bayelsa states, including the specific amount spent to conduct voter and civic education and activities carried out in these states. In the letter dated November 11, 2023, and signed by SERAP Deputy Director Kolawole Oluwadare, the organization insisted that if INEC is to live up to its constitutional and statutory responsibilities, it must take bold and effective measures to combat the culture of impunity for electoral bribery and violence in the country. Are you with SERAP this morning? Yes. Are you with SERAP? I would say yes. I'm also part. Yes. I'm also seconding this. Yes. SERAP demands arrest sponsors of electoral offenses. Yes. Irrespective of who they are, where they are from, and who sponsored them, they should be probed, shamed, named. Everything, they should face the law. Yes. All right, let's go to the very last story on election matters this morning, and then we'll touch on other news, and then we'll draw the curtain here this morning. Milaye calls for total cancellation. Total. But total cancellation. Total. Milaye calls for total cancellation. Is it total? Total. Milaye calls for total cancellation of shameful Kogi governor post. Shameful. All right, let's go. INEC officials and youth corps members were caught yesterday with prepared result sheets even before the commencement of the processes. Hey, people, everybody, gather. Sit, come and gather, come and hear gist, come and hear. You know, trust the me like now. Come and hear gist. Everybody, come and hear gist. Come and hear gist. So let me say it again. INEC officials and youth corps, don't shout, and youth corps were caught yesterday with prepared results. Prepared. Result sheets even before the commencement of the process. I mean, the yesterday before the election, that's what a youth corps member was arrested with prepared results and 1 million naira in his bag. Hey, Baba have cash out, but they have catch him. Dino Milaye has called for the cancellation of the Kogi State governorship election, describing the conduct of the exercise as shameful. Shame. As my Igbo brothers will say, big shame. Nah, this is shame. Oh, shame. The People's Democratic Party, PDP's candidate in the election, said this during a press conference in Lokoja on Sunday, just as the Independent National Electoral Commission INEC collates results for the poll. I will start by condemning. Let me try and do his voice. I will start by condemning in its totality the conduct of the elections yesterday and outrightly call for the total cancellation of the election because that was not an election. The PDP candidate said, I didn't get the voice, but his voice sounds like that, if you understand. It is shameful that the unhealthy INEC refused to release, ameliorate, or palliate the problems they created in the last presidential and governorship election. I wish I brought that video to the show. Okay. Where can I find it now? Okay. I wish I brought that video to the show, but there's no time. Yesterday, in the 5 local governments of the Central Senatorial District in Kogi State, there was no election. Surprisingly, accreditation was done manually. The beavers was not used. Prepared sheet manifested even before accreditation took place, and evidence is all over the media. So INEC, as a matter of urgency, must cancel the results. In many areas where I won, my agents, now this is Dino talking. In many areas where I won, my agents were told that there were no available result sheets to enter the results, and we have evidence to back up this claim. Okay. As I speak to you, it is shameful that this is what our democracy has descended to. INEC has manifested more than before that they cannot be trusted. They are biased, they are compromised, and they cannot be a neutral umpire. INEC officials and youth corps members were caught yesterday with prepared result sheets even before the commencement of the process. A youth corps member was arrested with prepared results and 1 million in his bar. Are you with Dino Milaye this morning, or do you think Dino Milaye is just crying? He's just crying foul. I also would love to hear from those in Imo States, in Kogi and Bayelsa. How far? Give us updates. What's going on there? All right, as we bring this session to a close, as we draw the curtain, we call for lasting peace. In other news this time around, we call for lasting peace. Arab Summit adopts resolution on Israel-Hamas war. The Joint Arab Islamic Extraordinary Summit has adopted a resolution on the ongoing conflict between Israel and the Hamas militant group in Palestine. The summit, which is in collaboration with the Organization of Islamic Operation (OIC) and the League of Arab States, held in held in Riyadh on Saturday. In a statement on Sunday, the organization said the continuation of the Israeli occupation is a threat to the security and stability of the region and to international security and peace. They said that it is impossible to achieve regional peace while overlooking the Palestine cause or attempting to ignore the rights of the Palestinian people. We seek to stop and end all Israeli illegal practices that perpetuate the occupation and deprive the Palestinian people of their rights, especially their rights to freedom and to have an independent sovereign state on all their national territory. The statements read, we recall all resolutions of the United Nations and other international organizations regarding the Palestine cause, the crimes of the Israeli occupation, and the rights of the Palestinian people to freedom and independence in all its territories, which have been occupied since 1967 and constitutes a sole geographic unit. We welcome the UN General Assembly resolution adopted in 26 October 2023. We affirm the centrality of the Palestine cause to liberate all other occupied territories and to meet all their inalienable rights. This particularly includes their rights to self-determination and to live in their independent and sovereign state. We affirm that a just, lasting, and comprehensive peace, which is a strategic option, is the only way to establish security and stability for all people of the region and protects them from cycles of violence and wars. This, we stress, will not be achieved without ending the Israeli occupation and resolving the Palestine cause on the basis of the two states resolution. The OIC and the League of Arab States said they refuse to justify or describe the retaliatory war as self-defense. I also join my voice, I also join my hands, my legs, my spirit, soul, and body to this call for lasting peace between Israel and Hamas. Please, we need peace. We need peace. Let's give peace a chance to reign. All right. Okay. Yes, one more story this morning, and then we'll call it a day. Yes, let's come back to Lagos. We've gone to Bayelsa, we've gone to Kogi, we've gone to Imo, we've gone to Israel. Now we are back to Lagos. Lagos Task Force raids Ajah, impounds 82 commercial motorcycles. Yes. Lagos State Task Force has raided Ajah axis and its environs and impounded motorcycles, popularly known as Okada, for operating on the Lekki-Ekpe Expressway. And the operation was led by the chairman of agency, Ishola Jejeloye, who disclosed that it was necessary to remind the operators of the government stance against illegal operations across all highways and bridges in the state had not shifted. He further said the agency acted based on credible intelligence, which indicated that Okada operators had resumed operations along that axis. He said Okada operators across all highways and bridges in the state are forbidden up till this very day. Therefore, anyone caught operating on this route is committing an offense. We have heard of pockets we have heard of pockets of activities taking places across selected areas, but we assure them that their motorcycles will be impounded and crushed once the verdict has been given by the court. Jeje Loye added that some Okada operators who were squeezed on why they returned to the highway hinted that they got the go-ahead from some unscrupulous elements in the streets who gave them the assurance that they could carry on their actions as long as they pay a certain daily levy to them. He warned miscreants who are fond of attacking task force operators carrying out their illegal assignments, stressing that an operative of the agency was seriously injured while in transit from an operation along my 12 axis. Now, he disclosed that the official is in stable condition and vowed to apprehend anyone caught in the act of violence towards any task force official carrying out this illegitimate duty. Now, I want to look at it from this angle. We've had tons of Okada ban in Lagos, and we've seen them come back gradually. And I'm excited about this recent development in as much as they've been banned on Okada on some certain places, some certain axes here in Lagos State. As they are returning gradually, we are sending them back. We need to get things order. We need to get things. We need to put things in play. We need to be order. This is the center of excellence, and the mode at which we operate must be excellent. So I need to also appeal to those who, license these Okada men, those who gives illegal license. You collect money and tell people you can operate here. You can. No, it is not so. It is also, and we need to start looking for a way to stop this set of people that give that gives this go ahead, that gives this illegal access to operations in axis and environments that is not that has been marked out, that has been banned from having such form of operations. All right, it has been a wonderful, beautiful session. Personally, I had a wonderful time. I had a nice time, and I hope you all did too. Let's keep the conversation going even after the end of this session. We'll be back again by 1 p.m. Yes, we'll be back again by 1 p.m. and we have a guest who will be joining us this morning by 1 p.m. and we want to talk about something very interesting this morning. Give me 2 seconds to look for that. We'll be having an interactive session this afternoon by 1 p.m. with Mr. Titus Anyanwu. We'll be talking about Professor Oyedemi's certification and the impact on the real estate and also the media. So do well to join us again by 1 p.m. Thank you very much, and God bless you all. Thank you very much. God bless you all. See you again by 1 p.m.
Who God don't bless, no one can cause you.
This is Professor Julius Oyedemi.
Prepare a table before my enemies. From nobody to somebody, oh chukuna rekene.
On behalf of the International Entrepreneurship University, I present to you this plaque of money. Congratulations, Prof.
The Lord has been so good to me. He brought down my bread. You sugar my tea. nna ya bụ eze ga-abụkwa eze o.